Hello and welcome to the SAK Collective, and today is a big day because I finally make the much awaited jump to direct drive. And what better brand to do that with than the one that started my journey? Yes, my old PXN V10, bless its plastic soul, is finally retired, and in its place, behold, the PXN VD6 Wheelbase, the PDHM Pedals, and the WDSR2 wheel. Now, before anyone asks, nope, this isn't sponsored. PXN didn't slip me a check, bribe me, or send me a fruit basket. I bought all of this myself, which means if anything breaks, I cry alone. But PXN, if you're watching, I still haven't bought a shifter. Just saying. Okay, today we are doing the full unboxing, assembly, and first impressions. So grab a seat, some popcorn, maybe a tissue for the inevitable tears of joy, and let's dive into the glorious direct drive madness. Alright, let's start with the VD6 base, the main event. Manual reading is optional, we don't do that here. And of course the manual, which I will absolutely not read and then regret that decision in about 7 minutes. Okay, this was actually heavy, like I might have underestimated this kind of heavy. Yeah, nah. This is not the V10 anymore, this is actually grown-up stuff. Respectfully placing it down because this thing could probably break my desk and my ego. Alright, what else do we have? Cables, more cables, even more cables. Nice. Love me a good spaghetti situation. The things look solid though. First impressions though, build quality, this actually feels legit. Like I was expecting good, but this feels serious. Alright, pedals time. This is where my driving either improves or gets exposed. Okay, foam, lots of foam, promising start. Ooh, hold on, what's this? Oh, that is actually nice. Proper metal heel plate, not some flimsy, we tried our best kind of situation. Yeah, this already feels like I'm about to take braking way too seriously. Alright, first pedal, solid. Nice resistance, okay. Second pedal, also solid. Brake pedal, okay, this is the important one. Oh yeah, that is stiff. That's you better mean it kind of stiff. Okay, what else do we have? Oh wow, that is an unnecessary amount of screws, like PXN really said you will not run out of options. Bolts, tools. I'm pretty sure I could build a small bridge with this. Alright, now for the wheel, and this one didn't exactly go according to plan. Okay, first of all, why is this so fancy? Damn, this is nicer than half my wardrobe. PXN really did lean into that luxury unboxing experience. Yeah, okay, this looks good. Feels solid. Barrels. Nice. Too bad it doesn't work. So, what I bought was the WDSR2. What I got was the WDS. And fun fact, the WDS is not compatible with the VD6 base. Yeah, that was a very fun realization after I had already unboxed everything. To be fair though, the wheel itself, solid, feels good, looks good, just wrong generation. Anyway, I contacted the shop, got it sorted, and they replaced it under warranty with the correct one, the WDSR2, which is what I'm using now. And yeah, that one works, thankfully. Alright, wrong wheel aside, time to actually build something that will work, starting with the pedals. Okay, so this is a lot. I thought I bought pedals, not a mechanical engineering assignment. And of course the manual. Yeah, this is not helping. So yeah, this took two of us about 45 minutes to figure out. Now mind you, both of us are engineers, so this sort of thing should come naturally to us. But it didn't, mostly because the manual was more of a suggestion than actual instructions. At some point, we just started trusting vibes over documentation, which is never a good sign. Alright, we got there in the end, but we also have all of these left. So either PXN gave us extra or we built this slightly wrong and I'm going to find out mid-race. One cool thing though, the pedals actually come with a brake mod kit out of the box, which is really nice, means you can tweak the feel without buying extra stuff, unlike certain companies. Overall though, bit of a struggle to assemble, but once it's together, feels really solid. Alright, next step, mounting the base, and for that we have got the Z9 desk clamp. Yes, it's Z, it's not Z. Okay, this is all metal, nice. This is exactly what we like to see. And of course more screws. Yeah, this is where things start to go slightly off script. So we've got the screws from the pedals, screws from the clamps, screws from the wheelbase, and at this point, no one knows what belongs where. We somehow managed to mix all the screws up, which is impressive because we literally just opened the boxes. And then came the real challenge, finding the correct screws to actually mount the wheelbase onto the clamp plate, which we couldn't, at least not immediately. At this point, we were just guessing, engineering by vibes, again. And then my phone died, so no more footage. Professional content creation at its finest. But fast forward a little, we did eventually figure it out.
These my dollars make it hurt.
Alright, let's take a closer look. It's time for some ASMR action. Alright, enough looking at it and listening to it. Let's actually drive this thing. Let's try drifting first. Yeah, that's on me. Alright, one more time. This time we respect the physics. We're learning slowly, very slowly. Force feedback though, immediate difference. Way more responsive, way more detailed, and way less forgiving when you mess up. After I was tired of drifting, we switched over to the Countach on Highlands, and this is where it really started to click. Okay, yeah, that curve just tried to end my career. You can actually feel the road now, like every bump, every loss of grip, which is great until you realize how bad your driving actually is. And then we go from chaos to pure peace. Euro Truck Simulator 2 just hits different with a setup like this. Okay, one thing I really like about this setup is the Sim Hub integration. You can fully customize the LEDs on the wheel like in Euro Truck Sim 2. I've set them up as indicators, which is honestly such a nice touch. And in other games, you can use them as RPM lights, shift indicators, whatever you want. That level of customization, huge plus. So yeah, first impressions, big upgrade. Force feedback is stronger, more detailed, pedals feel solid, and the whole setup just feels more serious. Which means I can no longer blame the equipment, so that's unfortunate. Alright, let's wrap this up. And yeah, that is the setup. From unboxing chaos to actual driving. Eventually. Honestly though, this is a big upgrade. Everything just feels more serious now. This took way too long to film and even longer to assemble, so a like would emotionally stabilize me. Comment if you want to follow up once I actually learn how to drive properly. Subscribe or don't, I'm not your boss. But whatever you do, respect the physics. Until the next run everyone, goodbye.